Cooking with Donetta. Every time I go home to Michigan, I have to go to Olga's. Olga's Kitchen is a chain of Greek-based family restaurants famous for their flatbread, which is so delicious. If I had to live on one type of bread for the rest of my life, Olga's bread would be it. I've been wishing they'd sell their bread in stores ever since moving to Chicago, and now that I've found their secret recipe, I thought that I would share it with you. To start, you're going to want to scald 1 cup of milk. Make sure that you stir constantly, and once small bubbles start to form around the perimeter of the pan, that's when you'll know that it's done. Pour the scalded milk into a large bowl. Add margarine, honey, and salt to the milk. And stir until the margarine is melted. Next, you're going to combine the 2 1/4 teaspoons of active yeast, 1/4 a cup of warm water, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And stir until the sugar is dissolved. Then set aside. Next, you want to add 1 1/2 cups of flour to the milk mixture and beat well. Then you're going to add the yeast mixture and the egg. And stir well. Then finally you're going to add in the remaining flour a little bit at a time until sticky dough is formed. Turn the dough out on a floured surface and knead for about 2 minutes. The dough will be sticky, but don't add more flour. Next, you're going to want to place the dough into an oiled bowl. Turn the dough once to coat it in oil. Then you're going to cover it with plastic wrap and let it stand in a warm place until it has doubled. I placed mine on top of my warm stove. After about an hour, the dough should have doubled in size. Punch the dough down and divide it into 16 equal pieces. Roll each piece into a thin circle. It should be about 8 to 10 inches in diameter. And I use saran wrap to place it in between because the dough is extremely sticky. And I'm going to show you guys how to make the 3-cheese Olga, but they have plenty of different types of sandwiches with different ingredients, so you guys are welcome to choose whatever ingredients you like. I think it's funny how our preferences developed. This is what my mom used to order for me as a child, and I never tried anything else. But it's really good. I'm sure they have other sandwiches that are just as delicious. But this one is my favorite. To recreate their Olga sauce, you're going to need Greek yogurt, garlic powder, salt, cayenne pepper, and fresh lemon juice. And this sauce is very tart. The bread is cooked on the stove, so heat a large, dry skillet over medium-high heat and do not use any oil. You're going to bake for 15 seconds, flip, and bake 10 seconds on the other side. Until you see the brown spots appear, that's when you know that it's done. For the 3-cheese Olga, you're going to want to add cheddar, Swiss, and Monterey Jack. And some sweet onions. And then you can place that in the microwave for about 30 seconds until it's melted. Then you're going to add some vine-ripened tomatoes and spread the Olga sauce on top. And then you're going to fold it closed, and you can use a toothpick to keep it closed. Let me know how you guys like this recipe, and for those of you from Michigan, have you been to Olga's? If so, what's your favorite sandwich? Thanks for watching!